and make it on. If you win this, you're done for today. Yes, you get that #1 seed.
30 seconds.
That would be something both these teams are definitely hunting towards, of course. And of course, you match up against the 2 seed out of Group B. Many reasons why you definitely want to take care of business here.
I like what I see.
Ward's down here, so Death, he's kind of a pushed up, but evil geniuses, they see exactly what's going on. They're gonna come over as if they're not all here, but Arteezy, he's fine. Slaughter getting his batch level 1, so needs to get a couple of hits in before that'll proc. Instead, we'll have the 2-for-2 bounty rune control. So yeah, go back to this first pick Earthshaker though. In the hands of Z-Freak. See what impact he's able to have. I do like it in the hands of a player like Z-Freak though. Again, I always like seeing these much more active supports. Can make some plays. Brett, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He's dead trouble, in fact. That was unfortunate. He cogged both heroes in with him, which they were like, thank you very much. Arena of Death, and he happened to get blocked with this tree right here. That was just really across the board unfortunate placement by Crit. It happens. Oh, good point. Wow. That's level 20, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's definitely something to look out for. Very good point there, actually. Maybe that was part of the logic throughout the draft, for sure. As you see some cogs right here. Slaughter, he actually at least got a couple of them, though. Good job. Getting a little bit of bounty. Mid matchup, you got a 6-1 Death Prophet versus a 6-2 Templar Assassin. Samil versus Limp. Right now, very even there in that mid matchup. Could you see it swaying either way? Obviously, two very skilled players. Is there a hero benefit here, you think, or? A life drain, Spirit Siphon up, eventually wearing off. Continuing to harass. Oh yeah, I can make it up there for that. So I'm looking at the top lane itself. 3-for-3 battling with S4. Miracle's coming in, but the Brain Sap finishes the job onto Undying, and now Miracle's gonna just have to walk away. So yeah, that Brain Sap doing more damage than perhaps he expected. On Undying there. Yeah. He's dead. This stun lockdown, it's pretty crazy. They get that third hit queued up on Slaughter. Gonna be some intense damage, and you'll be locked down for at least a couple seconds. And right now, Lifestealer 10-2. You got Slaughter at 10-3. So see, that's why it's not horrible for him. But looking pretty good for both sides there. S4 having a decent time top lane. Also that kill to work with as well. Morphling though, he's so far having the best time. 17-4 CS Miracle for compLexity. Having a great start, which is good news. He was in trouble there, but popped a rage. He's gonna be good. Bane walking away from Undying. Let the decay spam continue. Not an easy support though to the bully is the Bane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Templar Assassin CS, again, looking pretty solid here, just slightly ahead of Death Prophet. Do we think this is going to be the Deso or the Blink first game? Always the question to ask with the Templar. Okay. Yeah. Well, top lane again, more. It keeps feeling like there might be a potential kill happening, but that's just kind of how the lane is set up. Feels like Undying, a Morphling, and Bane even. Bottom lane. There's the 5-minute runes. Death's trying to run away from Lifestealer over here. The runes taken, it looks like. And Sumail goes down in the mid lane. I was trying to all over the place, just trying to take the action, and go figure the mid lane in a 1 versus 1 is where the kill actually takes place. As Limp takes out Sumail. That was pre-level 6 as well, pre-exorcism. Man, just simply caught him without refraction.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's in trouble too. Great gank indeed. Sumail, he's trying to kill the tombstone, at least get some bounty. It's something there, but he is dead. That was a fantastic collapse from compLexity. Saw it happening as nighttime, of course, is here too. So Sumail just had no idea. He just died. He figured he's going to be fine for a little bit, but nope, compLexity was right on top of him.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Merkel top lane. He wants to go for this kill. The waveform misses damage-wise. So S4 just simply walks away. He'll be good to go. Even if the waveform connects, it's definitely not nearly enough damage. As Bane is making his way back up here. Has a Mango to use. The most mana currently. But it goes back to Morphling. I guess across the board, the CS is actually, it's leading for leading for EG right now on their 3 cores. The compLexity is not far behind with their 3. As Undying, double edge, not enough. S4's in trouble. The rip heal on himself. And now Fly's being manned up on. He's got a stick. Ooh, again, this top lane, it's all about getting very low, but not really the most kills. Close call, though. Death trying to, he's got a bash ready. Arteezy knows. Yeah. He's gonna be fine. He mentioned the wraparound though. Sumail, he's not gonna go yet. Is Earthshaker nearby? Sumail doesn't have information with a ward. He knows Earthshaker's missing though. As bottom lane, Death, he's being trapped in with the Cox. Tower's not hitting him yet, however. He's trying to walk away. The open wounds is up. He's got his sprint. There's the crush, the stick use. The sprint's gonna be wearing off though. And it's another auto attack to finish the job. Meanwhile, back to the mid lane though. Sumail this time is actually in trouble as expected. The gank eventually comes through and he goes down. S4 with the response, but in fact, he's in trouble now too. Yeah, Fissure's still on a cooldown for another 5 seconds or so. They might not even need it though. The siphon from Limp is enough. A double kill for the Death Prophet. And Limp is having a very good time in this mid lane now. He's 3-0-1. His CS, he may be losing in the CS side of things, but net worth wise, he is topping net worth chart in the game right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Slaughter choosing to go with the Vlads. Absolutely. What is he building? That's double Wraithband right now. What do we think Morphling's going to go this game for items? The Lincoln's game. He is. No supports nearby. They're wrapping around bottom lane, trying to make a play down here, but Arteezy picked up on it. He's already fallen back pretty far.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Earthshaker's going to do what he can to prevent this mid-tower push from happening, but are we going to see our first exorcism? Death Prophet's bottom. And there we go. Oh. Yeah, they already used Fort. They should be able to defend this easily, though. Yeah, TA cannot do nearly enough damage to it. Earthshaker clears it out, so they're going to keep going with the exorcism for now. At the bottom lane, I'm going to clear another creep wave. And we'll fall back. You see Death Prophet. Got the phase boots. Building. I was thinking he went medallion. Now he's going 4 staff. So trying to think of what he wants next. Force always very good to have against Clockwork. So the big reason. Yeah. Yeah. 0-3-0. That'll do it. Well, you see, mentioned top CS, but net worth wise, not as good. He's down there in 6th place overall. As 3 for 3, they're going in. Refraction's up though. Double damage on Death Prophet, but Samel just can simply walk away. As 3 for 3 is probably dead here. He's hanging around a little too long. Rips himself, but easy kill for Samel. So positioning of Undying right there. Over ambitious. Well, you look at Morphling, though. He takes over Bane, and he's like, all right. Oh, well, he got denied by the neutral creep. Oh, man. A little unfortunate for compLexity. No. That's hilarious. It's hilarious for him, but then on the other side, it's one of the most frustrating things. Facing against a Pudge. I don't care about getting hooked, man. Like, it happens, but when a Pudge has 5 heroes on him, beating in tons of spells and everything, and then he somehow gets a deny off, that's just it's a face palm. Like, why is that even a mechanic? But it is. Exactly. Feels like it. Vlad's finished on Slaughter. He's got the R now. He's going to be queuing up, or he's got a blink queued up. Or really his next item here, but clearly compLexity wants to take advantage of having a Death Prophet who's got the medallion now finished. His fly. Oh boy. He wanted to get this regen. Oh, and he's going to live. Okay. True.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Exorcism middle lane. We're going to see it activated from Limp. Not yet, actually. There we go. Wanted to make sure. As also had Slaughter coming over, so he's bringing the Vladzara. And compLexity. With these 4 heroes especially, this is a very solid Death Ball kind of lineup that they have. So it is hard to defend if you're EG. Oh.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Actually got it, jeez. Yeah, compLexity not bullying them out enough, and the supports took advantage. So yeah, very good deny on the mid tower. And like the idea at least. But how about Arteezy? He's doing great now. He's got a Midas. He's well on his way to his Radiance. He is top farm, or it's kind of bouncing back and forth between him and Death Prophet. See that?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah. Mid lane. Once again, Blink. Oh, they jump on to Limp. He was not ready for that. The Blink Dagger from S4, but is it too far? Tombstone goes down. Stun on 2. Templar Assassin part of it as well. S4, he's probably dead. He's running one direction as Templar Assassin going the other. They do kill S4, and TA gets hit by the Echo Slam. Give no chance of getting away right there. And obviously you have the enhanced damage with Undying. The Flesh Golem active nearby. Double damage rune also spawns right here to be picked up by compLexity. So very good defense once again from them. And it goes back to, this is a lineup where, especially when they have ultimates ready to go, they are very hard to fight into this early on in the game. Yeah, how about the build of TA though? The Dragon Lance, and he's got a BKB now queued up, so it's not your usual, you know, Deso Blink kind of game for Templar Assassin. I know the hero's been changed a little bit with numbers and everything, so I don't know if this is going to become more of a norm, but either way, well, top lane, Tombstone, they can't stop him, and Crit will TP out, but yeah, what do you make of this build of TA? Okay. Like adapting to the game. Yeah. Now you mentioned Death Prophet. So much armor he has to work with right now. But getting damage on him is not the easiest to do. Bottom lane. What is this about? Clockwork going against Morphling. Morphling shifting over to the strength. Does he have wait for? Oh, he actually morphed into Clockwork using his own rocket, and the Adaptive Strike will finish the job. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is in the Roshan pit currently. I think they know this is happening, though. Yeah. Oh, actually, S4 is going to get caught. Death with the stun, and there comes the Siphon. An easy way for him in from Miracles. Yep, he does show up. 5 players here for compLexity, and they want more. Fly, hit by the fissure. Undying just gonna walk on top of him in that Flesh Golem form. Adaptive Strike push forward, and the easy follow-up damage for the kill. Kind of a roller coaster there for compLexity of just going straight down, I guess, as far as momentum. And now they're gonna go back and actually do Roshan, which this time it should work out.
Dire's middle Roshan has fallen to the down.
You look at the build of Morphling. He actually goes to Yasha, and he is going to go the Eye of Scotty. So instead, going this more battle style. You mentioned the Ghost Scepter at least. Not the Ethereal Blade. Does feel pretty good this game potentially. So we could maybe see that later on, but getting these raw stats instead for now. Like a Centaur, remember he prioritized the early Blink Dagger. He's got the Hood of Defiance now. So I'm trying to tank up for his team. And I think, I would actually think Crimson Guard is not too bad this game over a pipe. But we'll see what he decides on the Centaur, yeah. True. Fly is going to be spotted. Surprisingly enough, that's only actually the 3rd death. Feels like he hasn't been caught even a couple more times than that, but it's a kill for Miracle. As
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Arteezy is a big part of that. He's been slowly farming away, and you even have, oh, that was S4 getting picked off actually at the bottom lane as they were pushing. So another kill there, but hey, you're right. I think Templar Assassin is a big part of that too. The fact that he's kind of caught up to the other cores in this game, considering those 3 deaths early on that he had. BKB almost finished on TA. Also going to be level 15 as well soon. Lifestealer, speaking of the Radiance, just got the Sacred Relic. Still has another 500 gold saved up plus. So the Radiance is definitely almost there. Death Prophet going to casual plate mail for now, and he queues up the Rod of Atos after. I'm sure we'll see that turn into a Shivas eventually, but
Radiant's top top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
compLexity making their way towards top. Again, they still have the Aegis, right? Yeah, they still have the Aegis for a good minute and a half or so on the Morphling. So plenty of time. And they're kind of grouped up at the top lane, it looks like. But yeah, this is, again, an experienced team in Evil Geniuses. They know that they can't really fight the greatest right now, especially in an Aegis. We're going to split push elsewhere. Not try to force too much. And that's what TA's doing bottom. Arteezy's kind of cutting the creep wave middle lane on his way to finishing a Radiance. So nice objective taking from compLexity, but Evil Geniuses, they're making the best of it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, S4 with the save though, and they do get the kill on Morphling. He was agility shifted right there. So that was a ton of burst on him from the Centaur. Going back in, Merkel. He still has his morph, by the way. Hasn't used it yet. He's running away currently. Open wounds. Okay, he takes over the Lifestealer. But now he has Lifestealer's abilities to use to throw out open wounds himself. Got rage if needed. Oh, the hookshot misses. S4. He finds a jump on Undying, though. Not a great target necessarily. Going to force a kill on him at least as he runs the other direction, but eventually will explode as the rest of compLexity does make it. Oh, yeah, Ursha goes left behind too. All right. So they do catch 2 out of it, and the rest of compLexity is able to get away. Yeah, initially losing the Aegis like they did, it's that kind of threw compLexity off a little bit. Yeah. And they're gonna find Miracle. If Fiend's grip, he's dead. Not only they're on the offensive defending the top lane, but they just go all the way to the right side of the map, and smoke coming into play too, but they find the Morphling. And they get a kill out of it. You still have a tier 2 tower up at the middle and the bottom lane for Evil Geniuses. So compLexity definitely have some more objectives to take before you need to worry about going high ground next time. 4 staff finished on Slaughter though. Meanwhile, and I think Earthshaker might be going for one of his own, as he has the staff in his inventory. So really heavy priority on the 4 staffs this game. Or compLexity, gonna hear like Clockwork especially will do that to you. They're moving as 4, making 5 heroes down here, so maybe a smoke play potentially from compLexity. Or I guess they just happen to be in the same area for now. But the map being spread out by Evil Geniuses, so it's just kind of a rinse and repeat here from EG. But they are moving down to the bottom lane though. Port coming in, and they're going to smoke up themselves. There's the Infest jumping inside S4. Oh, they catch Death. Death off the bat with the Stampede. The Rip Heal survives a little bit longer, but not long enough. And now 3-4-3. He's also caught. Flesh Golem. That's not going to be worth it. Ends up being a double kill. Again, the momentum. It's just all EG right now. You don't right now. You don't right now. I think level 20 on Morphling is pretty important. Maybe the Morph ally, so that'll help a little bit with some burst damage we're talking about, like with the Earthshaker.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Almost 16. It's getting there. But yeah, still a bit of time. before that'll be happening. God, MKB now in Templar Assassin again. He was, I think he was 0-4-1 at a point, and now he's 4-4-1. So talk about the game changing. The king is here, yeah.
My waters rise. Yes.
It's just, it's nice raw damage. Yeah, but there is no, you know, the butterfly candidate, maybe not necessarily there either. I guess Morphling could potentially get it later on, but now especially wouldn't. A different style could be more of like the, you know, straight up like Daedalus. Wants the raw damage, of course.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Right, let's get the MKB.
Dire are scanning.
Dire scans Roshan. It got hit for a second, but it's pretty obvious that it's not actually happening at this point.
Invisibility.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's hard to say if we felt like Slaughter's impact this game. Yeah, the early laning phase, but it's like his ultimate too is obviously it's still great for both killing Roshan, but also whoever they're focusing on with the Corrosive Haze. But again, it doesn't work on towers, so it's not like it's enhancing that damage there with the Exorcism of Death Prophet or anything like that. But yeah, just the burst damage lacking continues to be the theme for compLexity. Feels like I have Scotty's almost finished on Morphling, which will help. Not necessarily answer the burst damage, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Blaze here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
no, EG's they don't care. They're up here. Later armlet from Lifestealer too, by the way. He ended up picking that after the whole Radiance and Midas pickup.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Oh, now they're
bottom
coming
tower
back.
is under attack.
And Roshan just spawned. The rocket hit as he spawned. The clockwork, EG definitely knows. Not being done just yet, of course. Shaker with his blink. He's ready for a big Echo Slam. Unfortunately for him, it's still level 1. He's very close to that level 2, but something blocks out the Roshan pit. Clearly both teams are very aware now that Roshan's up. That's where the traction's going to be as a result. God, Lifestealer almost has a full Assault Cuirass now. Okay, well, they jump. And the Rage Miracle morphs into Lifestealer, pops Rage, and then runs away too. Okay. Desperate. True. Stampede. Meanwhile, Clockwork's caught in the backlanes from Slaughter. Here we go. The Centaur jumps in. Arteezy is sitting on top of Morphling. The Fiend's Creep locking him down. He's in the is he string though? No, I don't think so. Wait for him forward, however. The Echo Slime as well going off. Nobody dead yet. Finally, Bane goes down. And Arteezy's by himself currently. Arteezy is going to end up falling. He's out for 70 seconds, so they lose on Dime, but they couldn't care less. Bane buys back, however, now Slaughter jumps in on a crit. Gonna get that bash proc. A couple more auto attacks should do him in, and he does finish the job. So they're gonna go back into Roshan, finish the job themselves. TA does not want it to be. In fact, Clockwork buys back as well. Roshan goes down. It's gonna be picked up. No, nobody picked it up yet. Merkel finally picks it up. He's away from over the Fissure Stun there, but he does get the Aegis. Centaur force staff over the ledge is not gonna be enough. He's dead too. And Limp is currently on that wicked streak. compLexity feeling really good right now about this fight, and they could get more. Bane's also also in trouble. He's going to be dead for 60 seconds now. They also catch the Clockwork. This is going to be a dieback on Clockwork most likely. As, yep, he goes down. Slaughter is killed. A Hurricane Pike, you see right there from Templar Assassin doing work. But now a tower kill on top of this. What on earth?
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
You were right. It's like compLexity basically just said, we have the stronger team fight. You have to come to us. And that's what they did. Miracle, he pops Rage. He's taking some good damage. He's got Manta. He's just going to accept the Aegis use as he gets the melee racks, though. But, uh-oh. He's so tanky, though. That strength morph. Push back, the adaptive strike. Wait for him again in 6 seconds. He's also got the Manta still. Maybe slowing down a little bit. Templar Assassin really wants this kill. Popping the BKB for it, but he's fine. Can he get close enough? That's for it. The Centaur's out of range. He tried, but he could not catch. So yeah, Miracle actually does survive in the end. Again, the Aegis was used. Did he use Cheese as well? No, Cheese is on Death Prophet now. So he handed that off. Okay, I mean, they got the melee racks. Not the craziest, greatest use of the Aegis, but it definitely was something. However, Infest Bomb now on 2. Earthshaker, he's going to go down, and Slaughter's also caught in this. Force Staff, the Cogs push back, though, and he, too, is picked off. And they're both dead for a good 40+ seconds. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Maybe go for the tier 2 tower at least. Okay, look at the dip though in the net worth graph. That's something. It went basically slightly advantage for compLexity even, but now it's back to about a 2k lead for Evil Geniuses. The win chance, similar story. Slightly favoring EG right now. According to Dota Plus at least, but definitely a game that could go either way. Lifestealer, AC finished. Basher now queued up for him. Templar Assassin. We're going to see the whole Bloodthorn route, apparently, so. Orchid into a Bloodthorn, at least that's what he's thinking about going.
Incoming.
Yeah. One downside is that Odessa would be better for sieging and chorus objectives. Which, honestly, looking at their team, they are a little weak on that. For EG. That helps, yeah.
Tower is under attack.
There's no way it's an Ethereal Blade for sure. You already mentioned how good that is this game potentially, so. Yeah. And it still has offensive use, of course, the burst. What was I going to say, though? Oh, yeah, he also hit level 20, and he did not go the allies. He actually went the waveform attacks targets. So he chooses to pass up the opportunity to... He's been taking over Lifestealer, it seems like, is his priority target. He likes to take over Lifestealer, pop the Rage, which I get. It seems like that... I like your Earthshaker idea, though, a lot, or even the Undying. But has his own thing in mind. Of course, that can be a tough thing about a Morphling sometimes. There's just so many potential options that you kind of just have to settle with one of them a lot of the time. Yeah. How do I morph? How do I morph into everything? Yeah, so maybe just content with that. Rather gets the attacking targets talent.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
That Rage, yeah. Let's get the attack speed bonus too, so a bit offensive. And there's the Ethereal Blade. Alright, so yeah, there's no way they're going to see the butterfly there. Ethereal Blade, and now he's get up at Lincoln's. I know you mentioned maybe the Lincoln's, the whole shotgun build early on, but it seems like maybe we're going to see a later version of it. The Lincoln's queued up now. Decent against Bane.
Dire's top tower
Or
is
Shaker.
under attack.
He's trying to push out this bottom lane. He's going to be spotted. I don't know if he got spotted there by the rocket, but being patient. 1,000 gold saved up. Wondering if we're going to see like an Ags on him eventually, but at this rate, maybe not. God, even Undying's trying to get a Forest Staff now. If he gets it, then we're going to see 4 Forest Staffs on complexity side. How dare you. BKB finished on Slaughter? It's coming out, right? Yeah. BKB just delivered, so now Slaughter has that. Be a bit more impactful in these fights. And, oh, the Daedalus finished actually for TA, so... Again, was queuing up the whole Bloodthorn there, but chooses to go just straight damage into Daedalus. As Arteezy pushing out the top lane. He too has the Lincoln's queued up, by the way. It's one of those Lincolns where they have plenty to kind of take it off easily. But I suppose... That's what I was thinking, yeah, so to really prevent Morphling from getting an easy morph. Okay. I mean, Haze takes it off easily, though. Yeah. Did he commit for it? It looks like he did. Okay. Well, it's being delivered. And, oh, we found them. Or they did. Somebody did. They found Undying. No Tombstone as a result. Oh, Morphling, he's locked up with the Fiend's Grip this whole time, too. They're not going to commit for it, though, and Death pops his BKB. They want Fly, at least. They should, maybe, although the Stampede, maybe not. Double damage on TA during this, too. So I'm choosing not to really fight into it, but yeah, Limp the Ghost, chase him down, and secure the kill. A 1-for-1 trade after all of that. And that was... true. Oh, S4's dead. He went in and ended up back by Miracle. He's trying to man up here. That's not going to work, buddy. That's a Daedalus MKB Templar Assassin. Fly's even like, okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. Death, he's also dead. Oh, he actually has the cheese now. You're right. Wow. They get the kill on Earthshaker. What just happened? No buyback. Yeah, I don't know. That just seems so odd. He just manned up for it almost felt like no reason right there. Maybe he was trapped in. It's hard to tell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
At least could have used that to try to stay alive, yeah. No buyback. Maybe he thought he had that. Either way, it's going to be the Rax dead in the middle, favoring EG, and now they're heading right towards the top lane. Limp, no exorcism for a full minute. No doubt that's why EG's feeling very confident about this too. And they're just going to get 2 sets of Rax out of this, so it's not going to be game by any means, but this is going to be our biggest lead so far, favoring EG.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
It's up in 30 at least. So crit no more.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it was 1-4-1 is what he started. So he's essentially 10-0-0 since then. At that point in the game. Oh, they're grouped up as 5 too. Exorcism is back up in 2 seconds though. They smoke behind Arteezy trying to bait. compLexity not falling for it yet though. Roshan, it's a very long Roshan respawn. Limp really wants to make a play. Gonna force reaction. Clockwork, he flies into the back. As they catch Earthshaker, Zephyr, can he get out? Wait for him in though for Miracle. Trying to deal with crit. Meanwhile, Undying just picked up. At least got the Tombstone down. Locked it on Slaughter. With the Fiend's Grip, Limp trying to kill Fly in the process. They do lose Slaughter. Fly may end up going down. BKB's popped up across the board. Limp though, he needs to be careful because TA beating into you does not give two craps about that BKB. However, Arteezy's the one that's in trouble on the side of the Exorcism. It's not enough damage though. He got low, but not low enough. Manages to live right there. Jeez. Being the only buyback throughout it. As
Dire are scanning.
Miracle, again, I'm kind of walking on by. He pops his rage. And he still has for a couple more seconds, but he's got a buyback. He is going to be able to wait for him, though, and survive. He also has a cheese, remember? So, yeah, he is good. No morph currently. Active, that is. That was a little bit of a close call there. Roshan finally back up now. EG is making their way over here. And that's exactly where they're going to go. Crit will pick it up. He's coming, don't worry. Clockwork's almost there, guys. Oh, he's here. He's dead. Thanks, Clockwork. That's Refresher Shroud, right? Yep, Centaur picks it up. Double Stampede, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be coming. Doesn't have an Ags yet, unfortunately. But maybe can hold it off.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Yep. Yeah, essentially are. Easy shrine kill for evil geniuses.
Bottom shrine has fallen.
And all three lanes are being pushed in as well, so perfect situation for evil geniuses right now. Bottom one that really matters in terms of that's where the last tier 3 tower is. So that's why we're going to see them clumped up in the area. Do they still have the cheese? Yeah, Morphling still has his cheese. They have at least that to use. Exorcism is back up, though. BKB, he got the BKB off, however, so he's going to be fine. In fact, Centaur's also on the front lines. They just burst down on Dying once again. No buyback, no Tombstone either. As a result, Limp in the front lines. Exorcism activated, but again, EG just simply kiting away. Sumail, he's got a Lincoln's on and runs right into the Fiend's Grip. Death Prophet, the pushback. Fly, the Fiend's Grip is going to be stopped, now Limp trying to turn around and survive throughout this. The Exorcism still has some time on it. The big Echo Slam coming up from Z-Freak as well. That's 4. Trying to get the kill on him. They will do just that. Sumail comes back up, though, ready to go, and Limp does die. He's out for 80. He actually just got his buyback, however, and he's gonna pop it. Morphling morphing into the Templar Assassin. The meld. Oh, he goes back into his full form. He has life to work with right here. The damage is so little, though, and look at that. Clockwork eats the cheese. He'll be fine. Back up to full life and full mana. So it looked okay there for compLexity initially with the big Echo Slam coming out eventually, but just too much to handle. I will say EG does not get the tower, though. Got the hook shot to use, but I'm not gonna look to use it here by any means. Yeah, you just saw the Templar Assassin again eventually died, but it took a while, considering how... I guess she's not very fragile by any means, but they're running in 3-4-3. That's not where you want to be, buddy. Miracle popping his own rage once again. Waveform over the fissure. Quick with the hook shot to his teammate, just simply trying to get some distance, and Sumail now in the front. compLexity has to respect that. Over here, though, Earthshaker, he's going to end up getting caught, and he'll be out for 70.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, this could be the game finishing push here from Evil Geniuses. Again, game 1 of this best of 3. And we have from the winner side of Group A. I mentioned, though, with Exorcism still on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Mirko doing what he can, morphing into the Lifestealer, but that's not really a big threat offensively. In fact, they're going to kill Death Prophet before she even has a chance. So the GG is coming out. Morphling's dead. Game 1 and going to Evil Geniuses. Man, especially after the start, it was looking pretty solid for compLexity. They had something going, but EG, the experience no doubt shown by them, it kept their cool, and it paid off in the end.